What's up, YouTube? This your boy Bigboyfactsjonnytv, and tonight I'll go on my WWE RAW review and highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications when I premiere a brand new video at 3 o'clock in the morning. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. Now let's talk about Monday Night Raw. Now Monday Night Raw went from bad to terrible from 0 to 100 real quick. That's all I gotta say. This show was terrible. So we go from then, now, forever, together. The WWE video leads us into the show. Alright, the Raw video plays and we go into the arena to hear the music of the Usos. The undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, make their way to the ring alongside their brother Solo Sequoia. The Usos will battle the New Day with the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champion on the line this Friday. If the Usos are victorious, they will hold the record for the longest reigning tag team champions of all time. A Sammy chant picks up. Jimmy Uso says they're in their city tonight. A few nights ago, they smashed the Brawling Bruce and Logan Paul. A picture is shown of the Bloodline celebrating at the WWE Crown Jewel. They talk about being the ones and how they're going to beat up the New Day on Friday. The New Day makes their way to the ring. Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, they say they're record holder and the Usos are chasing them. They chasing the guys who changed what tag team wrestling looks like today. They are first generation superstars. The Usos had people cuddling them and holding their hands. They got tryouts based on what their families did for them. They built their legacy off the backs of their fathers, uncles, and cousins. The New Day built their reputation of their own backs. Jimmy Uso said they don't know the pressure they have on them. The Usos have a ton of pressure on them, and they succeed. Xavier Woods warned them not to talk to them about pressure. Pressure is sitting in catering, not knowing if you're being fired, making a YouTube channel outside of this company to make him get noticed at work. Their pressure made them into diamonds. Jay Uso asks about the diamonds they smashed out of King Wood's crown. As for Kofi, he should stay at home with his kids. Kingston says this ring represents a time when they were sadly with the gimmick of being positive preachers. No one should have overcome that, but they did. It represents a time they came to work, scratching and crawling to get ahead only to be told they suck. They overcome that. Kingston says this record represents a time when the New Day was hold. They will not forfeit this record to them. Then Matt Riddle all of a sudden came out. This will kill this segment right here. Matt Riddle has to mess it up. Matt Riddle gets in the ring and apologizes for interrupting. Riddle says he and Elias are forming a band. The Usos tell him to shut up. When he's stressed, he likes to hit the bong. Riddle is carrying bongos. The New Day hit Riddle's bongos. Riddle asks if the Usos and Solo Sequoia want to hit it. Jimmy Uso obliges until Riddle reminds him to tap pass. Riddle says Jay Uso isn't feeling so oozy. Jay slaps him away. Riddle says no one does that to him. So why didn't they have a 6-man tag match? Because New Day rocks. And I already knew that we was going to get a 6-man tag. But this match was too long. So a 6-man tag team match. Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. The Usos, Jimmy and Jay, and Solo Sequoia versus the New Day. Xavier Woods, Kofi Kingston, and Matt Riddle. This match was too long. Jimmy Uso started against Matt Riddle. Jimmy kicks Riddle down and chops him in the corner. Jimmy whips him across the ring, but Riddle slingshots over him and kicks him in the chest. Riddle deadlifts Jimmy and hits a gut wrench suplex. Xavier Woods tags in and stomps away at Jimmy. The New Day then starts up the Unicorn Stampede along with Riddle. Xavier Woods whips Kingston into Jimmy with a dropkick for a 2 count. Jey Uso soon tags in and forearms Kingston. Jey Uso takes Kingston down, but Kingston soon hits a back elbow for a 2 count. Xavier Woods tags back in and comes off the top rope with a double axe handle to the arm. Xavier Woods stretches Jey Uso out and pins him for a 2 count. Riddle tags in and attacks Jay's injured arm. Riddle blocks a kick, but Jay soon hits a step-up enziguri. Riddle soon catches him with a head scissors. Take over the top rope. Riddle goes for a springboard floating bro to the floor, but Solo Sequoia blindsides him. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see the Usos hit a double team spinebuster on Riddle for a near fall. Jimmy punches Riddle down the corner and backs up. Jimmy hits a running hip attack for another near fall. Solo Sequoia attacks in. Sequoia and Jimmy hit a wishbone split on Riddle. Solo Sequoia attacks Riddle and wrenches the arm. Jey Uso tags in and superkicks Riddle in the midsection. Riddle soon fights back at the bloodline and hits Jay with a fisherman's buster. Solo Sequoia tags in and grabs Riddle before he makes a tag. Riddle knees Sequoia in the face and tags Woods in. The New Day starts making quick tags, hitting Sequoia with strikes after strike to take him down. Woods covers for a 1 count. Kingston tags in, Sequoia lifts Woods, but Woods gets out of it. Kingston hits a diving crossbody block for a 2 count. Kingston kicks Sequoia in the chest and hits a boom drop. Kingston kicks Jey Uso off the apron before walking into a belly-to-belly side suplex from Sequoia. Sequoia then knocks Kingston off the apron into the commentary table. Sequoia runs over Woods as well. So we go to commercial break. Back from the commercial, Sequoia has Kingston trapped in a chin lock. Kingston fights up and elbows out before trying for a sunset flip. Sequoia doesn't go down and hits a leg drop for a 2 count. Jimmy tags in and he hits a double headbutt with Sequoia. Jimmy wrenches the arm and tags Jay in. The Usos hit a double team backdrop / diving forearm combo for a near fall. Sequoia tags in and headbutts Kingston in the corner. Kingston knocks Sequoia back and connects with a tornado DDT. Jay and Riddle tag in. Riddle kicks away at Jay before taking Jimmy down. Riddle goes back and forth, attacking the Usos. Riddle hits Jimmy with an exploder suplex before hitting Jay with one. Riddle hits each with a Bronton. Riddle gives Jay a powerbomb and knees him in the face for a near fall. Riddle goes to the top rope and dives, but Jay Uso avoids it. Jay Uso hits a back suplex neckbreaker for a near fall. Jay goes to the top rope and goes for an Uso splash. Jimmy Blunt tags in. Riddle counters the Uso splash into a triangle choke. Jimmy breaks it up with an Uso splash. Sequoia and Woods run in, as does Kingston. Sequoia takes them both out. So Riddle kicks Sequoia back and hits a springboard floating bro. Jimmy then wipes Riddle out with a suicide dive. Riddle kicks Jimmy in the face, coming into the ring and hits a hanging DDT. Riddle hits Jimmy with an RKO, and the crowd pops huge. Solo Sequoia turns Riddle around for a spinning solo for the win. Sequoia had blind tag in before the RKO was hit. The winner of the match, the Usos and Solo Sequoia. This match was too long. A video package. WWE Crown Jewel highlights. WWE Hall of Famer JBL makes his way to the ring. Commercial break. JBL is in the ring and talks about all the great arenas he has sold out. This is not one of them. What kind of idiot booked him in this place? JBL tells them to get in there. Philadelphia Phillies losing to Texas beat and put their snowflakes hands together for Baron Corbin. JBL gets on commentary for the next match. So we get Baron Corbin versus Cedric Alexander. This match was quick. The bell rings and Corbin quickly powers Alexander to the corner and beats him down. Corbin stomps away at him. Corbin knees Alexander in the ribs and clubs the back. Corbin taunts the crowd. Corbin wipes Alexander to the corner and charge, but Alexander slingshots over him. Corbin quickly hits in, out, and clothesline for a near fall. Corbin charges, but Alexander hits a drop toe hold into the turnbuckles. Alexander knocks him back and avalanches him. Alexander connects with a neutralizer, which knocks Corbin out of the ring. Alexander hits a suicide dive and punches away at Corbin. Alexander gets Corbin in the ring and dives at him, but Corbin counters into the ends of days for the win. The winner of the match, Baron Corbin. This match was quick. Alright. United States Championship, Seth freaking Rollins is dancing backstage. He issues an open challenge next. Alright, so we'll go to commercial break. United States Champion, Seth freaking Rollins makes his way to the ring. Rollins welcomes them to Monday Night Rollins. Rollins waits for people to sing his song, but they didn't respond. Seth Rollins says he could listen to them serenade him with their beautiful voice. They weren't, but now it's time for the United States Championship Open Challenge. The Judgment Day makes their way to the ring. Finn Balor, Damian Priest, Dominic Mysterio, and Rhea Ripley surrounded the ring. Finn Balor gets inside and circles the ring around Rollins. Rollins laughs. Finn Balor says he has a bone to pick with Rollins. A few years ago, Rollins cost him gold, so tonight he'll cost Rollins gold. As far as his open challenge for United States Championship goes, the OC comes out to interrupt him. The Judgment Day gets in the ring with Rollins. AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows gets in the ring. Seth Rollins is standing between both the OC and the Judgment Day. Seth Rollins sneaks off and runs away. Styles says this between the OC and the Judgment Day is far from over. Finn Balor says the only thing in this ring that's over is the Judgment Day. The club and the OC are old news. Styles says that's the problem. It's always been the three of them against the four of the Judgment Day. At Crown Jewel, it was no different. They tried to find someone to take care of Rhea Ripley's problems, but they couldn't find them. That someone found them instead. All of a sudden, Rhea Ripley is shoved into the ring post. It's revealed to be Mia Yim. As you can see the thumbnail on my community section. A brawl breaks out in the ring with the OC and the Judgment Day. Mia Yim grabs a candlestick and beats Rhea Ripley with it before sending her into the timekeeper's area. Luke Gallows and Damian Priest go over the commentary table. Dominic Mysterio and Anderson brawl out of the ring. Styles and Balor brawl in the center of the ring before Balor quickly escapes. Anderson quickly bounces Balor off the apron. Mysterio goes for a dive on Styles, but Styles catches him and counters into a Styles clash. The OC with their newest member, Mia Yim, stands tall in the ring. I'm happy that Mia Yim is back in WWE. Anyway, let's move on. Otis will battle Elias. Commercial break. Kathy Kelly catches up with Seth freaking Rollins backstage. Seth Rollins says it was too tense out there, so he had to get gone. However, he made a promise to the people and will have the United States Championship Open Challenge later tonight. Shush, shush, please. So we get Otis accompanied by Chad Gable versus Elias. This match was, I didn't really care. Otis quickly powers Elias back to start the match. Elias fights back and tries for a scoop slam, but he collapsed under the weight of Otis. Otis drops an elbow for a 2 count. Elias sidesteps him and sends him into the ring post, shoulder first. Elias knees him in the face twice before a 2 count. Elias knocks Gable off the apron, but Otis attacks him from behind and hits a world's strongest slam for the win. The winner of the match, Otis. I did not really care about this match. Byron Saxton is backstage with the Judgment Day. Saxton says it appears the OC have found a solution to their problems. Ben Bella says the OC has done is make more problems for themselves. Darren Priest and Dominic Mysterio in their anger. Rhea Ripley says they can't bring it on because she can't be soft. As they walk away, Ripley walks by Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair and says, "Champ." Commercial break. Raw Women's Champion Bianca Belair makes her way to the ring alongside Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Earlier today, fan footage showed these three arguing with Damage Control in the parking lot. Bianca Belair says Crown Jewel didn't go totally according to plan for them, but they have something to say to Damage Control. Damage Control comes out to the ring. Dakota Kai says Bianca Belair has never truly beaten Bayley. As for her and Io Sky, they're holding the Women's Tag Team Championships again after beating Alexa Bliss and Asuka. Alexa Bliss says if it weren't for Nikki Cross, they'd still be champions. Asuka and Io Sky get into a truly amazing exchange in Japanese. That was hilarious. That was just hilarious between Asuka and Io Sky. Io Sky calls Asuka a you know what. A brawl breaks out. Bianca Belair says they haven't been doing this for too long and will settle it at War Games. Nikki Cross attacks from behind and Damage Control gets the better of the three women. Bayley accepts the War Games challenge. I cannot wait to see that match. But Damage Control always cheat. That's all I gotta say. Then we go to commercial break. Then we get Austin Theory versus Shelton Benjamin. Quick match. Replay are showing the Boston Theory and Shelton Benjamin getting into a verbal altercation early today. Theory says Shelton Benjamin is irrelevant. The bell rings and Shelton Benjamin quickly takes it to Theory. Theory fights back and hits a rolling thunder jaw kick. Theory continues to attack Benjamin. Benjamin takes him down and goes for an ankle lock. Theory fights it, but Benjamin comes back with a nice German suplex for a 2 count. Theory knocks Benjamin back and snaps him off the top rope. Theory goes to the top rope, but Benjamin scales the ropes. Theory rakes the eyes and hooks him down to the canvas. Theory hits an A-town down for the win. The winner of the match, Austin Theory. The Miz will battle Johnny Gargano next. Commercial break. The Miz makes his way to the ring. Miz complains that everyone is believing Johnny Gargano's version of events, recording Dexter Lumis to the point that even his father believes him. Miz says he will soon come out with his version of events, but it will take time to create the buzz of this Oscar-worthy video. Johnny Gargano comes out and says he has to blow the whistle on for himself. Gargano says he needed more of his story with Miz since he wouldn't pay Dexter Lumis. The Hollywood producer Miz had dinner with regarding this movie was a private investigation wearing a hidden camera. Gargano comes out with a universal remote that works on the Tron to show the footage. The video footage is showing of Miz admitting to pay Dexter Lumis to increase his celebrity status. Once he stopped playing Dexter Lumis because WWE Corporated got involved, as did the police. It got too hot. If a project gets too hot, no one gets paid. Dexter Lumis should thank him for all the notoriety. What was Dexter Lumis doing 3 months ago? Nothing. Johnny Gargano looks pleased with himself. Miz looks stunned. So we go to commercial break. The crowd in the front row did not say nothing. They didn't make not one pop. This was a good segment, but the front row and the crowd did not say nothing. They didn't get up out of their seat. They didn't pop for nothing. They didn't say nothing. All right, so we get the Miz versus Johnny Gargano. I must say this was a decent match. Gargano takes it to the Miz at the start of the match. Gargano kicks him in the face and knocks him out of the ring. Miz drops him crotch first on the barricade to get momentum back. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Gargano avoid a patent corner clothesline from Miz. Gargano connects with a backstabber. Gargano hits Miz with a run across body block, followed by a clothesline. Gargano connects with a double knees in the corner, followed by a diving STO for a near fall. Miz punches him back and hits the ropes, but Gargano hits a slingshot spear for a near fall. Miz avoids a kick from Gargano and hits a kneeling DDT for a near fall. Miz and Gargano exchange blows before Miz knees him down for a near fall. Gargano soon gets Miz out of the ring and hits a suicide dive, knocking Miz into the commentary table. Gargano walks around and Miz shoves Gargano in the commentary table. Gargano drop kicks Miz out of the ring, and Miz is pulled under the ring. Miz emerges from under the ring, holding a turnbuckle bracket. The referee checks under the ring. Gargano grabs Miz and Miz hits him with the turnbuckle. Miz picks up the victory. The winner of the match, The Miz. The Miz talks trash to the camera before Dexter Lumis sneaks up from behind and hits him in the back with a steel chair. Security quickly chases Lumis off. Damage Control is talking to Nikki Cross backstage. Dakota Kai says Nikki Cross is just like them and they want her in War Games by their side. However, Nikki Cross doesn't need to wait until War Games. She can beat up Dana Brooke next. Nikki Cross will take on Dana Brooke for the WWE 24/7 Championship next. Commercial break. Bayley will be on commentary for this match. WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Dakota Kai and Io Sky are seated at ringside. So we get the 24/7 champion Nikki Cross championship match. Nikki Cross versus Dana Brooke. This was a squash match. Nikki Cross takes it to Dana Brooke as soon as the match starts. Dana Brooke mounts a small comeback, but Nikki Cross quickly cuts it off. Nikki Cross hits a draping neckbreaker for the win. The winner by pinfall, your new WWE 24/7 champion, Nikki Cross. Seth freaking Rollins defends the United States Championship in a open challenge next. Alright, commercial break. Damage Control is walking backstage. Nikki Cross looks eruptic, staring into space. She lets the WWE 24/7 championship slide off her shoulders into the garbage can. Thank you, Nikki Cross, for throwing away the 24/7 championship. Thank you, Nikki Cross. But it missed. That appears to be the end of the WWE 24/7 championship. Thank God Nikki Cross threw that belt. Thank God that Nikki Cross threw the WWE 24/7 WWE 24/7 Championship in the garbage. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, let's move on. The OC celebrates bringing Mia Yim into their group. Mia Yim says the drinks are on her. The United States champion Seth freaking Rollins makes his way to the ring. Seth Rollins says he made everyone a promise and will have the open challenge. Seth Rollins says this month marks 10 years of Seth Rollins in the WWE. They've been with him through it all the highs and lows, the ups and downs, the wins and losses, and all the championships. A thank you, Seth Rollins chant picks up. Seth Rollins says this title means a lot to him. Before he beat Bobby Lashley for the title a few weeks back, it had been far too long since he held the gold in WWE. In just a few short weeks, he has made this the title to have on Raw. Now it's time for the open challenge. Mustafa Ali appears on the screen and the crowd audibly groans. All of a sudden, he pulls off the screen and the sound of him being beaten down are heard, and Bobby Lashley appears on the screen. There are two reasons why he doesn't have the United States Championship. One is Brock Lesnar, and he made Lesnar pay at Crown Jewel. The second is Rollins. Ali attacks. Ali attacks, but Lashley easily disbands with him. Lashley accepts the open challenge. Commercial break. Bobby Lashley makes his entrance. As he does, he goes right after Seth freaking Rollins and knocks him out of the ring. The match has not even started yet. Lashley beats him around ringside and dribbles him into the barricade. Lashley viciously beats on Rollins' spine and puts him in the ring, but Rollins quickly gets out. Lashley sizes Rollins up for a spear through the barricade, but Rollins super kicks him. Rollins quickly sends Lashley into the steel steps and tries for a pedigree on the floor, but Lashley hits a back body drop. Lashley grounds and pounds Rollins. Officials run down to break Lashley off Rollins, but Lashley is out of control. Lashley drives Rollins headfirst into the ring post before slamming him through the commentary table with an one-arm spinebuster. Lashley celebrates and walks to the back. Austin Theory carries the Money in the Bank briefcase, walks out to the stage. This was the biggest L for Austin Theory. What was the point about Austin Theory winning Money in the Bank just to lose to Seth Rollins to retain the United States Championship? That doesn't make sense. But anyway, let me continue. So we go to commercial break. We come back from the break to see Austin Theory standing near Seth freaking Rollins. Theory says he'll cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase to get the United States Championship. That was a dumb move by Austin Theory. So we get the United States Championship match. Seth freaking Rollins versus Austin Theory. This was bad booking right here. This was bad booking. Theory hits Rollins with a forearms to the face for a near fall. Theory follows up a fisherman's buster on his knees for another near fall. Rollins fights back and goes for a pedigree, but Theory counters and hits a pedigree for a near fall. Rollins quickly sends Theory shoulder first into the ring post before sending him out of the ring. Rollins counters a Rolling Thunder dropkick into a powerbomb. Seth Rollins super kicks him and forearms him in the back of the head. Rollins goes for a stomp, but Theory counters into a A-Town down. Theory covers, but Lashley pulls the referee out of the ring. Theory shouts at Lashley and calls him an idiot. Lashley pulls Theory out of the ring and eventually attacks him. Lashley dives, driving Theory headfirst into the ring post and puts him to sleep with the hurt lock. Lashley then leaves the ringside area. The referee, who was attacked by an outside party, rolls into the ring and starts to count Theory out. Theory gets in the ring at 9. That was some BS right there. And Rollins hits him with the stomp for the win. The winner and still your United States Championship, Seth freaking Rollins. And Monday Night Raw goes off the air. Now, I must say, Monday Night Raw went from bad to terrible, from 0 to 100 real quick. What was the point about Austin winning that Money in the Bank? What was the point about Austin Theory winning that Money in the Bank? So Austin Theory cashing his Money in the Bank for the United States Championship to lose to Seth freaking Rollins so he can retain. So Seth Rollins retains the United States Champion. That right there itself was bad booking. And I know every YouTube creator is going to rip this show apart. So, AC from New York, if you're watching this video, I want you to do your Monday Night Raw review and rip this show apart from 0 to 100 real quick. And I will watch your WWE Raw review on your channel. That's all I gotta say. But this show right here was bad. Well, this show right here went from bad to terrible real quick. And Triple H did not book this. Bruce Pritchard booked this. So that was the biggest L for Austin Theory. Now Austin Theory is officially buried. And that's all I gotta say from here. Nobody cannot sit here and defend this. Whoever books this needs to be fired. And that's all I gotta say from here. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed my WWE Raw review on highlights, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below on what are your thoughts on Monday Night Raw, because this show went from bad to terrible real quick, from zero to 100 real quick. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications. When I premiere a brand new video at 3 o'clock p.m. at Eastern time. Follow my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok, and Twitch, and Discord down below in the description. And I'll talk to you guys later. KFG crew, KFG Kings, Too Sweet. I'm out of here. Gang.